Fix yourself. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Thank you, for telling me that my microphone was fucked. Got that problem solved. Back in it now. You're the best. That's fine. I talked over all of the dialogue in the beginning anyway, and that was rude of me. So, microphone being busted for that opening sequence, not super bad. Nobody missed anything important. All I did was profess my love for this game. Oh man. That's pretty lighting. I don't know if it's $30 lighting, but it's pretty lighting. Or $25? I don't know how much I paid for this. 20. I got it half off because I already owned it, which was cool of them. This was the rant I was in the middle of. Good to be back. Again, you're the best. Thank you so much. Otherwise, I was just going to silently talk like a fool for the next few hours. Rant that I was in the middle of is, I like that they redid this game, but I wish that they had done more, and I understand wanting to be careful with not doing too much. Like, I get, like, not changing gameplay mechanics and stuff like that, but I wish they would have done more graphically. Like, I kind of wish they would. I wish they would have, like, rebuilt it from the ground up graphically. Like, used Dark Souls 3 assets or something. I don't know. I think that would have been a better option. But also, like, with what they did, I'm fine with if it's just, like, these are all the changes that we've made. I'm fine with that, too. But I don't like them charging $40 for it, because everybody basically already, oh god, like everybody who did any modding to this game had this version of the game already for free. And all they did really was shut it down and say, no, give us money for it. And that is where my problem lies. I don't think I make it out of here alive. Nope, sure didn't. That's fine. No, this is, it's $40 new, for the remaster. But if you already own, Dark Souls Prepare to Try Edition on Steam, then it's half off. So I guess I paid $20 for it. I don't know. I paid money I didn't have for it, so. Oh, god damn it. Oh, wait. I want to go get a good thing. Yeah, so it's $40, but like, hello, you are coming down here. You are coming far down here. I do not remember you coming down this far. I'm going to parry you. That was horrible timing. Oh my god, my timing. Oh my god, my timing. Okay. But yeah, my problem is that, like, when Skyrim Remastered came out, yeah, well, that's, everybody who did any modding to this game, they had a version of it that was like nicer looking and ran at 60 FPS, which is for the most part all they changed. So it's like, oh, like that. So that's why I have a problem, because Skyrim Remastered came out, and if you already owned Skyrim on Steam, you got it for free. And I really appreciate it when game studios do things like that, because it, to me, shows how much like that they care about, you know, their customers. And I don't think FromSoft had very much to do with this, so like I'm not gonna lay it on them, but it just irks me a little. Yeah, and that's Bethesda's done some stuff like that. Like I said, I didn't even know that it happened, but I got Skyrim remastered for free because I already owned Skyrim on Steam, so they just gave me the remaster for free, and I didn't even know that I had gotten it. Like, so when I found out that had happened, and that's why, like, it was such a nice little surprise. It was such a nice little present, and I loved it. Yay! This little guy is my favorite. My favorite undead guy in this whole game. Because he's not trying to hurt anybody. He just wants to chill and watch the view. Couldn't care less about what's going on outside. Doesn't matter how crazy he is. He just wants to hang. I mean, don't get me wrong, like this, it looks very nice. It does. It's not $40 nicer. And had they like rebuilt it graphically from the ground up, sure, charge me $40. That's fine. That's acceptable. Woo! It's fine. It definitely has some stuff that's better. Like, I can tell where things look a little nicer here and there. There we go! And which nobody would know this because my mic was turned off. The first time I played through Dark Souls was on the PS3. And then I played through it again later on my computer. But I never modded it. I never played a modded version. So, like, I never played the original Dark Souls with higher resolution texture. I never played it at 60 FPS. I have only ever strictly played it 30 FPS, locked at 30 FPS with the standard resolution. Is the only way I've ever experienced Dark Souls. So, like, I can tell this is the nicest looking version of Dark Souls and it runs the smoothest. Like, I can tell. But again, it's not a $40 difference. Yeah, like the armor, to me, the biggest difference is the armor. Like, the armor looks better, for sure. That's a good noise. I'm very much in the group of people who I wish that they had done more. I feel like there was a bigger opportunity with this game that they didn't take. But, like, I'm happy that they did anything at all, I guess. And hopefully this sees enough success that they do a Demon Souls remake, because that's the only game in the Soulsborne series that I've never played. I've never played Demon Souls, and I really want to. But I don't want to play like a version where the servers are all turned off. So I would like them, like if I'm going to play Demon's Souls, I want them to remake it, and I want to play it that way. And so I'm kind of hoping this leads to that. I guess that's my biggest thing with this. But either way, like, again, nobody could know it because my mic was turned off, but like I spent the first couple minutes just gushing over my love for Dark Souls and all of the games in the Soulsborne series. I love them all so much, and I like Dark Souls 3 especially is one of my favorite games ever made, and I have played Dark Souls 3 for hundreds of hours. I've played through this one a couple times, and I played through the main storyline of 2. That Drake looks better. I don't know if it was a $40 Drake, but it looks better. But I played through the main story of 2 once. I didn't do all the DLC. I might go back and do that, play through that sometime, but... Ah. Oh, god damn it! It took me a very long time to, enjoy Dark Souls 2. I couldn't get into it. At first, like I just couldn't like it. I don't like. It was a different art style and all that. Like it really threw me off. And I was so because when Dark Souls 2 was announced, I had just beaten Dark Souls 1 like a couple months before, I think. Maybe it might even been like a year before, but I was still talking about it and like trying to get my friends into it and stuff. So I was still just all in it on Dark Souls 1. And Dark Souls 2 got announced, and I was so fucking hyped. Like, I couldn't. I don't think there's anything I've ever been happier for. And that might have been a big part of it too, was like, I was overhyped for, I need to buy these things before I kill you. I might have just been like overhyped for it. It's like there was no way for it to live up to my expectations. Also, not a fan of the opening of Dark Souls 2. Where the chick is, or where like you have the shrine maiden telling you that you'll die and lose your souls. It seemed a bit gimmicky. But over time, I finally made myself sit down and play it, and I ended up really liking it. It is a good game. And yeah, I'm sure it being your first probably does have like Dark Souls 3 is my favorite, but Dark Souls 1 holds like the most special place in my heart because it was my first. It took a long time for me to admit that Dark Souls 3 was my favorite because of how special Dark Souls 1 is to me. But Dark Souls 2 is good. I like Dark Souls 2 better than I liked Bloodborne, even. Which I had a hard time. Like, I really liked Bloodborne, and I got into it nice and quick, and but like Bloodborne hit a weird place for me, like halfway through, where it got very grindy, and I couldn't, like, I was having trouble progressing, and it kind of lost me when it got like that for me. Oh god, it's so difficult to read comments and... I mean, it's good. It's different. It's not... It has a much different feel than the Souls games, but it's good, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy like the different feel of it even sometimes, but it's... For me, and I've played through it a couple times, and it's every time there's a point like halfway through the game, or maybe even a little bit more than half. There's a point in the game where it really starts to drag out, and like I'm not making any forward progress. I'm just replaying the same stretch over and over as I grind some shit out, and that's where it stops being fun for me. Like, I'll play it up till that part and have a great time, and just quit playing the game when I get there. It's too risky. See, I really just fell head over heels in love with this game. Like, I can retell this story because my mic was off. It's, I got it, I actually bought it on Steam first, and tried to get into it, and I had some trouble, and I also had some trouble because when I first got it, it was one of those games that was like attached to a Microsoft account, and so you had to have a Microsoft Live account and sign into that to play Dark Souls. And I ran into some technical problems with my Microsoft Live account, and it got to where I couldn't sign into Microsoft Live anymore, and I couldn't play anymore, and so I gave up on it. No. I don't have that much faith in myself. So I gave up on it for a while, and then I started watching a Let's Play of it, and it looked so good, and that like I wanted to get into it. So I ended up going out and buying a PS3 version of it. Oh no, I know who's down there. Bought a PS3 version of it. And I played it on the PS3 for my first time, and then somewhere along the time, yeah, I guess, somewhere I learned that, they had done away with the Microsoft Live connection, and I went back and played it on my computer, and played all the other games, and here we are today. So what, like, how did you fall in love with Fallout, and which one did you fall in love with first? Because Fallout's one of those games where, like, if you got into Fallout, like, 1 or 2, the transition to Fallout 3 was odd, because it was now a different kind of game. Like my first ever Fallout game was Fallout 3. I can't see him. Fallout 3 was my first one, which I thoroughly enjoyed Fallout 3. I like see, now that's the thing is I played 3 was my first one and I really fell in love with it. And Jesus, a few thousand hours, you say? That's impressive, my friend. I probably have like 1,000 hours racked up between Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Bloodborne. I have like 400 of those hours is in Dark Souls 3. Like it's a disproportionate amount of Dark Souls 3. You would have to. You would have to do it. You played Fallout New Vegas professionally for like half a decade, is what you did. Hello, my friend.
You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead,
but
I have come to this great land.
Yeah, I really like Fallout 3.
To seek my very own son. Do you find that strange?
Fallout 4 is good, but there's stuff about it I'm not a fan of.
I get that.
And Fallout New Vegas was one that I never could get into. And I've tried a couple times, and like, I don't know why. I've never been able to make myself sit down and play it long enough to get into it, is the problem. If I make myself sit down and play it for a while, I'm sure that I would get into it, but I've never done that. And I've contemplated doing that as a series, even, is like trying to really get into Fallout New Vegas. I was not listening to you. Yes?
The way I see it, up in
Good.
a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah, my problem with Fallout 4 was that it was too scripted.
We are amidst strange beings.
And that's the appeal of Fallout New Vegas, is it's
convoluted with heroes
zero script, basically.
The very fabric
you can do whatever you want.
Shift and obscure.
And that's why I really want to give it a fair shake and go into it for real. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Cross the gaps between the worlds and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Oh, Soler.
Oh, hello there. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent... If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Oh, that sounds cool. I might need to give that a try. That sounds very cool. Yep. Hey! That fire looks better. The Hellkite Drake is a lot more, like, brightly colored red than he was before. I might need to, I'm gonna give that trailer a look when we get done here. Slide, my boy. Yeah, I overall, like, I'm very happy that they did this remake because I love these games.
Never had.
Crazy bastard. I was at one point in time, I was very much so considering doing a walkthrough of or not a walk, like a let's play of Dark Souls 3, but I just I couldn't make myself because I didn't I had put so many hours into it that I was like, I don't know if I can make myself, like, I don't know if I can play this game and, like, adequately talk in such a way that it would be entertaining. I think I'll just fanboy out the whole time. God, being able to pop multiple souls at a time is... That's a 20... That, honestly, that's a $20... That's a $20 fix. It is. But, I don't know, like, if this playthrough goes well, I might actually... I don't need that many. I might actually, like, just go through all the Dark Souls games. Just cause.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, solid. I don't need you anymore.
Gone mad, have you? I'll teach you.
Shit, I could not kill him fast enough.
Yulia! Yulia! Why me?
Because you have an item that I can't get anywhere else in the game. That is why you must die. I play Dark Souls games like I'm a collector, and I'm trying to get all of the like all the pieces. I just play it like I'm trying to get all the armor and all the weapons, and I've achieved that on Dark Souls 3. I got everything. It took way too long. That's one of the reasons why I didn't do a Dark Souls 3 playthrough, is because I played it long enough to get every item, and it became not fun. Wait, I need to kill this dude. Woo. Oh no, how was it broken? I never really experienced it. Like, I never really experienced any brokenness in Dark Souls 3. What was going on when you played it? I gotta quit wasting arrows. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. See, that was actually one of my problems with this game when the first time I played it was well, partly I did not understand how the invasion system worked, but also, like, I spent time making my character, and so I did not like my character to be hollow. I liked to see my character how I made him. Yeah, no, I get that's fair. I get it. That is a very fair complaint. But yeah, like so, like I didn't understand how the attack system worked, all that, or the invasion system. I mean, and so like I was constantly using souls to make myself not hollow, and just constantly getting invaded, and I couldn't progress in the game because I was getting invaded by these people who were way better than me and who had obviously spent more time playing than me. God damn it. And they would just backstab me to death like before I could move, and before I could even think about moving. And there we go. And that became not fun. It did. That was one of the things that almost killed Dark Souls for me. I guess I just kind of got used to it and got over it, but I've never been a big fan of the invasion system in Dark Souls. Like I like being able to summon people in. I like being able to summon my friends in and play along with my friends. I don't like having random motherfuckers jump in my game and fuck shit up. It upsets me. I don't like it. And I wish that there was some options there, I guess. But I also, like, I guess I can see the design choices. Like, I understand, but I don't agree with them. Go on now. There we go. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. I'm not a fan of getting invaded. And like my buddy who I play with sometimes, and who he's really into Dark Souls, he doesn't understand my hatred for it. He loves invading people. He loves the multiplayer system in Dark Souls 3. It's all his favorite shit. I don't like it. I don't like being invaded. I just, like, I want to play through the game and not have anybody come cause trouble for me. Again, like, stylistically and whatnot, I get it. But yeah, I very much so played mostly in offline mode. Can I? Oh, there we go. Nope, fuck! That's the wrong thing. Whoa! Pokey? Really? Well, that's an issue. Yeah, he's very moany when he gets hurt. It's a somewhat disturbing moan when he's injured. It's very like I've never made a noise like that when I got hurt. To be fair, never been stabbed by a pike, but like I don't imagine that sound's coming out of me in that situation. Was there a... It's mildly? It's extremely. It's highly sexual. It is like... It is the moan of somebody who has just reached completion. It's not mild. I like the idea of... I mean, I guess like moans and stuff like that definitely... I guess they do carry accents, but like... I like an English... like a personified moan. Of like... His moan has a... like, monocle, cane, and top hat. Oh god! Excuse me? I don't know what that means. I think it was a good thing? I'm almost certain it was some sort of invasion thing that sounds like it resolved itself before I realized it was a problem. That was a pretty good one. You got me. Oh god. I am running out of Estus. I know I'm not close to the next bonfire, but am I? Let's make this happen. Wait. Okay, now let's make this happen. Wait. Okay, now let's make this happen. Nope, nope, nope. I forgot they can drink. Oh man, it's I know who the hell you're talking about. He's super cool. He's one of the coolest bosses in that game. And there's King Vendrick. Google? Velstadt. Velstadt. That's who you're talking about. Velstadt. I don't. His name is very German? Question mark. Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, he's a super cool boss. He gets like those dark powers with the hammer. Oh yeah. It's Ornstein and Smo in this game destroyed me. They broke me. Like, I quit playing. One of the first times I tried playing through this game, I quit playing because of Ornstein and Smo. It took me so long. It took me like days to beat them the first time. It happens. There's a few, like, I hit a few fucking roadblocks in this game. In this game in particular, there wasn't really. There were in Dark Souls 2. There were areas that I had problems with. But there wasn't really bosses I had problems with. Like, there were. There were areas in the game that I had trouble beating. This game in Dark Souls 1, there are bosses that I have trouble beating. No, motherfucker. Man, that is super glowy. That looks like it has a blue item, like a blue interactable item sheen to it. The Abyss Watchers did take me a very long time. And, oh god, who was it? I don't know, Any other day of the week, you could ask me to list every Dark Souls 3 boss, and I could do it. But right now, I'm just drawing a blank on all of them. Oh, you know, boss that gave me a very hard time in Dark Souls 2 was they're in the one of the DLCs. They're like it's where you like drop down into an arena and they're coming out of like flaming portals. There's all these knights coming out of flaming portals. That gave me a really hard time. I can't for the life of me think of what they're called, but in Dark Souls 3 or 2, I need to get a bonfire. Oh yeah, there's two Dark Souls 3 DLCs. That the hardest boss in Dark Souls, in my opinion, is Gale, who is the final boss of the second Dark Souls 3 DLC. Gale is by far Gale is the only boss that I've never beaten without a summon. He's just too hard. Well, no. Gale and Midir I've never beaten either one of those. And I've never, I played through a lot of the Dark Souls 2 DLC, but, I've never, like, I didn't go through all of them. I went through one, I think, all the way. And so I might go through Dark Souls 2 all the way through and beat the whole, like, the game and the DLC, just because I've never done it. That might be the next stop after this. But the Dark Souls 3 DLC is pretty good. Both of them. I'm not a big fan of the Ring, like, the Ring City DLC, which is one, I'm not that big of a fan of it, honestly, like, overall. But the bosses are very cool. Oh, that would be neat. Well, that's that's kind of the perspective of the final boss of Dark Souls 3, though, is like, he is your character from Dark Souls 1, and he is everybody's character from Dark Souls 1. But I mean, I get you don't get to experience that. That's why they have boss armor sets, so you can roleplay. He's got poise for days. Fucking love this game. Such a good game. I think this elevator ride absolutely blew my mind to pieces the first time I ever did it. Like, by far that's one of the things in this game that makes this game so special, is the shortcuts. Like, it's just this game has such amazing shortcut porn. Is the best way that I've ever heard it described. Is just this game is filled with shortcut porn. Oh, there we go. God, and the music's real good too. Fuck, I love this game so much. There was also, I think, gotta say, that lighting doesn't look great. It's awfully dark. That's a hard shadow. That's an awfully hard shadow. I think that one of the things that I absolutely love about this game too, is like I made it like halfway through the game, and I was in the middle of doing something when I just stopped, and out loud I was like, wait a second, am I the bad guy? And like, that's one of the things I love about this game too, is like, is the moral and whatever, like just the ambiguity of everything. Like I stopped and thought about, I guess sort of like what you're saying, like I stopped and thought about everything from the boss's perspectives of like Quelaag, she's down there taking care of her poor sister who needs permanent, like who needs round the clock assistance for eternity, and Smo and Ornstein are, as far as they're concerned, like they're in charge of guarding their goddess, and like Gwendolyn, she's just trying to keep, like, she's trying to keep the peace and keep people happy, like it's like they don't need to know the truth, sort of thing. And like all these people are basically just trying their best and like trying to make things work and make things okay. And you're just running around killing them. And it's so like I guess I'm doing the right thing. Some random dude I met who died, like he said that it would be the right thing to do. So I guess it's cool, but sometimes it doesn't feel so cool. Oh, that looks good. They made the channeler look better. Some of the lighting effects, some of the changes to the lighting effects are very noticeable. Some things you absolutely couldn't convince me that it's any different, but like the lighting on him doing his little dance and the souls and stuff are noticeably different and better. Ooh. That was a cool little float away. I didn't know you had that move. I do have Chick-fil-A. I'm not the biggest fan of Chick-fil-A, but however, I do enjoy a waffle fry. I love a good waffle fry. Can't lie about that. Oh, that does sound good. There's Wendy's has a real good. I know what number it is on the menu, but I don't actually know the name of it. But it's like it's a grilled chicken sandwich that has like bacon and stuff. It's so good. I don't know what it's called though. I want to say it's like grilled Asiago. Maybe not. It's my favorite thing from Wendy's.
Thank you. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only...
Oh, it is Asiago Chicken Club or something like that.
Very sorry.
I know you can get it home style, grilled, or spicy, but
Only some time.
I absolutely hate when it's 3 a.m. and I'm starving. And sure, I have some stuff in the house that I could eat, but it's not what I'm craving. Oh yeah, go for that pizza. Go get you some leftover pizza. Oh man, I wish I had leftover pizza. Actually, I just wish I had pizza. Hearing a lot of footsteps going on. For this being an empty place. There's a lot of stuff that it just looks a little crisper. God, I hate the Bell Gargoyles in 2. Bell Gargoyles in Dark Souls 2 are the worst. Want your tail. There we go. Okay. Now I don't have to do anything crazy. I can just I can fight you normal. It's not like I haven't done this before. Oh, hello. How fire do against you? But not bad. I'm not a fan of having to deal with multiple enemies. Fire's pissing me off. Whoa, do you have a fucking grab? Fuck your hitbox. Oh, fuck your hitbox. Fuck your hitbox. God damn it. It's upsetting. I expected better. that work? I might have enough for a level. God damn it. I definitely have enough for a level. What am I talking about? But I feel like there's no way I don't get invaded. Yes. I'm honestly going to be surprised. Oh god, I'd used too many. Fuck. It's been such a long time since I've had to reverse hollow that way. Oh god. I'm a big guy. I don't handle spiders well. I'm fine with snakes. I'm fine with a lot of stuff. I don't do spiders very well. They creep me out. I have a phobia of them. The worst, well, I've had 2 nightmarish experiences with spiders. The worst one, which I think is probably what caused my said phobia, was there was just this massive spider I saw when I was younger, and fuck, that was bad. There was this massive spider that I saw walking down my hallway. And so I thought, reasonably so, oh, I'll crush this spider. And it's definitely the spider. It's 100% the spider that's scary. I have a cat who tries to take food out of not only my hand, but also mouth. It's not as scary as the spider. But anyway, so saw a spider going down the hallway. Thought, okay, I should crush this. I crushed it, and 1,000 tiny baby spiders came out of it, and went scurrying all over the place. And it was the stuff of nightmares. And my other terrible spider experience was I was getting ready for school one morning, and I put on a shirt, and I felt something weird on Bagel, Boratal, Max. Where's Solaire? Felt something weird tug on my sleeve. Oh god. Is it that? Pretty sure it's this one. Felt something weird tug on my sleeve, and looked, and a spider, like, I looked, and I saw a spider come out of my sleeve and start crawling up my arm, and I smacked it off. I immediately ripped off my shirt, and went back into the shower and took a second shower. I had to take another shower. I was forever unclean. God, Slayer fucking Slayer trivializes this boss. Oh, the new soul pickup thing looks good. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No! It counts? It counted. Cool. It was hardly something that goes in the highlight reel. But whatever. It's not my proudest moment. I didn't even get to ring the bell. Two deaths. Two deaths on the gargoyle. One of them with a summon. I'm not against some people. I don't understand why people are against summons. Like, I kind of get not summoning in people, but like the people who think that like any summon, including NPC summons, are like somehow make it means it doesn't count, or like it's cheating or whatever. Like, I don't get that thought process. I like the NPC summons. I like them a lot because I don't know why I keep saying that. But I like NPC summons a lot because, like, it's kind of storyline stuff, in my opinion. God, I made myself uncomfortable talking about the time that there was a spider in my shirt and I didn't know it. Like, just talking about it made me. I really like the way that looks. That looks very cool. But just talking about that made me want to go take a shower again. God, it does look good, though. I mean, I'm not willing to say a lot of Dark Souls people have that attitude. I'll say that a lot of people have that kind of attitude. Any group of people that have any sort of commonality, like, there will be a subgroup of those people who try to find a way to make themselves the most elite of that group. It's certainly not a Dark Souls problem. It's just a people problem. But it's, I mean, sort of made worse. Like anytime it's something that people are very passionate over and they love, like.
Greeting. I am Oswald of Karim.
Oswald.
The pardon.
That makes it worse. But like, I get it.
Yet
But you gotta be more down to earth than that.
For indeed all sin is my domain.
Oswald, you're so cool. Teach me a gesture. Nah.
No one will.
Oh, come... God damn it. Why is my brain not working? To push buttons. Buttons, not right buttons. Can I just come right the fuck back here? It depends on which way you go, I guess. Oh, I'm sure you did. My Dark Souls experience was alone. It was alone in my room, and I told other people about Dark Souls and how great it was, and how they should get into it too. Like, that's... when I was playing, when I started, I had no outside influencers from the Dark Souls community. I'm sure, I can't, okay, I'm sure that my experience was a little nicer than yours because of that.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect...
What is your name? I forgot. It's not...
Oh, somebody rang the bell.
Downtrodden. It's downtrodden.
Is it you?
Something.
You never give up.
It's not paid.
I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide. You don't know.
You don't have more to say. Okay, whatever. He does. It's just, when people are passionate about something, I bit my tongue super hard. Ow. Ow. When people are passionate about stuff, they're shitty about it.
Accept it. I am grateful to you for
Is...
Not enough for you.
Why you gotta be such an evil asshole? Yeah, it's just unfortunate that, like, when people love something and they're passionate about it, it often leads to them being shitty about it also. It's just a very unfortunate thing. Can't do anything except for, you know, try to be the best person that you can and not get bogged down in their bullshit. God, that intro gong, I guess, is such a like satisfying noise. I wish that I had that in real life. Like, I wish I had an intro gong for every time I entered a new area. Just boom. Home Depot. Like, I'd be excited to go anywhere if that was the noise I got whenever I reached that place. Oh, here's a good test of what they did. Oh man, not a lot. These trees are still flat. That's a shame. Oh, that's such a shame that the trees are still just like 4 flat plains stacked on top of each other. Oh man. I expected better. I expected better from you, Remastered. How you gonna do this? Yeah, it looks fine when you run like this, but fucking tilt your camera. Look at the angles. It's terrible in a hurry. Oh. How long does aloe vera take to, like, get big and useful? Sigward. Sigmire? Which one are you? You're Sigward.
I am
No, you're
Sigmire
Sigmire.
Katarina.
Sorry.
Fighting
Sigmire's armor
I
looks
am
fucking
against the
sweet.
wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I
Like,
wait.
I know that you can buy little aloe
So,
plants,
here I weighing my
and they're
options, so to
already
speak.
useful. Like, it's just as long as you don't overuse them. But like, if you're really wanting big aloe plants, like, I just wonder how long it takes for a little one to get big. Because I know, like, pineapples take an absurdly long time to mature. Like pineapples take such a long time to mature that you would think that that would not be a fruit that we eat. Beverages, you say?
Well, I'm Andre of a stop if you're
What does an aloe
and speak to me.
beverage taste? Can you drink aloe? I mean, like, obviously not what you buy at the store. I can't imagine that's okay. But like, I don't think I've ever really heard of anybody like drinking an aloe juice.
Oi, where are you off to?
I can't really imagine what that tastes like. I mean, what kind of benefits, I guess, does it have to drink aloe? Like, what's in it for me? Because I could also just have a monster. And I feel like it would taste better. Learned something about myself. I'm apparently not very hard to persuade. Because I'm really wanting to try some aloe now. B12, you say? Magnesium, you say? Huh. Ooh. I mean, that does sound super healthy. Oh yeah, no, I've definitely bought aloe, like the aloe that comes in a big pump jar or whatever for sunburns. Like, I've bought that, and Use that stuff all the time, of course. I don't need to be sold on that. That stuff's the best. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a big pump thing of the green gel that you use for sunburns. I don't... Ooh. See, that's what I figured. I figured it would kind of taste like that smells. But, like, that does not smell super appetizing to me. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a problem. I'm assuming that we're talking about the same thing. Aloe wine, huh? Something inside of me said aloe wine would not be okay. I don't know how accurate that thing is, but like my gag reflex went, no, not aloe wine. But I've also had bad experiences with wine. Like, normal wine can also make my gag reflex do that. So, might not have been the aloe part that's the problem. God, how could you not travel if that was the noise you got for doing it? Fuck. Not having a good exploration right now. I want to do. I'm not ready to stop. I'm having too much of a good time discussing the possibilities of aloe wine. Oh God, what would you call aloe wine? Because that doesn't flow good enough. You need a snazzy name for marketing purposes. Pinot Vera. Aloe Noir. I don't know enough wine names to be useful here. Actually, I'm kind of partial to Pinot Vera. No, don't do it again! Fuck! I'm telling you, I think Pinot Vera is your play. I think that's what you go with. And you enter it in the Napa Valley wine competition next year's winter. I'm telling you. Napa? Yeah. They make wine there. My homegrown, artisanal Pinot Vera. Also good for sunburns. There we go. I'm real disappointed that the trees are still 2D. That's a bummer. I've not had lemon wine. But it does sound like it might be oddly refreshing. Quit it. Quit it! God damn it. Oh God. I couldn't do a full glass of just lemon juice. That's too much. It's too sour. I kind of like to push my limits with some stuff. Like, I like to see, like, what's the spiciest hot sauce that I can handle and stuff like that. But, like, at the same time, I'm not willing to, like, drink hot sauce straight out the bottle. Not one of those people. I mean, it's cool if you are. But I'm a big fan of lemon, like, I like lemon as a zest and as a flavoring to things. There are these little cookies that they're like Necco wafers or something like that. Maybe not Necco wafers, but they're these little cookies. I want to say it says Necco on the wrapper. But there's like peanut butter and all these different flavors of them. But there's one that has a lemon cream filling, and I love it. Those are the best cookies. And like lemon meringue pie is fantastic. Stuff like that. I knew a guy in high school who, like, would just drown everything in the hottest hot sauces imaginable. And he would, like, eat lemons whole and stuff. Like, that's just what he loved. And you could not give him a hot sauce that was too hot. Hot sauces that people normally used as, like, a prank. Like, he would put it on his lunch every day. And he ate so many lemons that, like, it messed up the enamel on his teeth. He had an odd appetite, that boy. These frog monsters are adorable, and I feel terrible for killing them. I like some good sour stuff. I won't do, like, I won't do straight out of the, like, I won't drink a glass of lemon juice. That's too much. I like some stuff that has some good sour. I like some stuff that has some good heat. I don't do it. I don't mainline it though. Like, that's too hardcore for me. It was dark green. It had the most amazing sour flavor, and it completely destroyed your intestinal lining. Oh God. I'm a fan of Warheads. I like Warheads. I even like the extreme sour Warheads or whatever. Like I'm cool with that. I just not straight it. I just don't mainline. That's all. Oh no, oh no, oh no. They're cute, but they're so angry. God, it's been a while since I played like the pacing of Dark Souls is so much different than Dark Souls 3. Hello, sir. Where did you come from? No. Okay. I hate, like, I get it with Market and all this, but like, I've really only ever experienced it one time that I can remember, or that I can of like something that I really loved being discontinued, and it was Wonka bars. Those were such a good candy bar. It was, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it was a Hershey bar with bits of graham cracker in it, but it was so much better than that. And I'm sure it's somewhat built up in my memory at this point, but like, it was just such a good candy bar. I loved them. I ate so many Wonka bars. Then they got discontinued. And the world was a worse place for it. kind of a hard question because, like, I'll like play Dark Souls and watch other stuff. I'm almost always, if I'm not streaming a game, I have the TV on and I'm watching TV while I'm playing it. But let me look through my library and see what I got. See if anything pops out at me as a good, relaxing game. I mean, if you like Minecraft, there's always Terraria. Civilization, that's a really good game because Civilization's good because it basically only moves forward when you want it to. Other than that, time is stopped. The South Park games are good, but like that's essentially like if you're going to be playing the South Park games, you might as well be paying attention to them because it's an episode of South Park. I have so many games that require extensive attention to be paid to them. You could probably play, like Crashlands is another good game that you could kind of sort of zone out while playing. I've never really been able to get into Crashlands myself, but it's, from what I've seen, it has the potential to be a good game like that. Ori and the Blind Forest is just a fantastic game that, like, I just will recommend. That's all I got. Maybe I was missing something with Kerbal Space Program. I don't know. But I tried playing it for a little while. Yeah, there's very few of those games that I get into, I guess. Like, not that I have anything against them. Just I'll play, like, those are all games that I'll play for like a few hours and then never pick up again. And I mean, they're good. They're fun games. I don't know. They're just, if they don't really catch my attention, I won't play them, I guess. But I just multitask while playing normal games. But I tried playing Kerbal Space Program, and it, like, after playing for like an hour, I felt like I needed to go get a degree in rocket science and come back. Like, I felt so lost, and I didn't understand anything to an impressive amount. Oh God, I don't remember you coming off of the tree. Oh no. Oh, it's all gone tits up. Oh no, being eaten by shrubbery. Nope, I'm so dead. It's not often that a plan goes that poorly. Who keeps defeating these Gravelord servants and goddamn shrubbery. Fuck me. That's not okay. I'm not happy about that. I need a better sword. What am I... Displeased. 14, you go fuck off. Oh, I can wield that. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. There's people in the Dark Souls community that say using the Drake sword is cheating. Also, don't subscribe to that. It's fair. It's fair game. Can be achieved without any mods or anything special. It counts. It's fair. Where's that shrub man? Oh, you sneaky bitch. Yeah, there we go. Now my plans are all lining up. Looks like everything's coming out Millhouse. Coming up Millhouse? God damn it, the fates are cruel. I'm going to beat a second boss before I quit playing. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tree people, stop it. Get out of my face, treeple. This is no way to live. Oh my god. How did I get so bad at this game? I don't remember being this bad before. I mean, I've never thought of myself as like an incredible Dark Souls player or anything, but like thought I was decent. Thought I was passable. But like that notion is being threatened currently. Oh, I came this way. Perhaps my hubris is my downfall. But I was like, I want to get a better... Like, I know there's an armor set over here. Is it the warrior armor set that's over here? It better fucking not be. It better be the knight. Like, I'm not... God damn it. Okay, even better. It was elite knight set. It was fucking worth it. Great. Fucking got eaten by a goddamn bush again. Like, the amount of deaths says to me that it is it's always a good move. I hope you find some good people that don't suck. If you do find some good, non-sucking people, feel free to share that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's 400 souls. It's not worth it. God damn it. You feel free to share their channel and let me know. I like people that don't suck. Kind of having some self-worth issues right now myself because of that. Out of here. Good to know that I possibly don't suck. Oh no! Again, it's a personal feeling. Oh wait, I have a fucking bow. It might not be worth it. Then again, it might make him come eat. fly? How did you get here? I know your backstory. Who brought you here? That's a fair point. I guess I didn't die to Shrubman 1,000 times. Glad to know that you enjoy my company, though. I enjoy your oh my god. I have enjoyed your company as well. Oh no, 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 no. Don't miss my chance. Hey! I killed a beautiful creature! Oh no! Okay. We're okay. So I'm just gonna go up here. I'm about ready to call it for tonight. It's getting late. Wait, thank you. That means Jesus. Oh, it means the world to me. Thank you so much. You have absolutely made my day with that comment. You're a wonderful person. Hello, sad man. Oh, I have a... That's... yeah. I'm just gonna go... We got a thing. A coal. I'm gonna go give that back to Andre. And that'll be where I end it for tonight, because I gotta get some sleeps. And we will pick Dark Souls back up tomorrow. I think we're gonna... Oh yeah. I wasn't walking back. I missed the Homeward Bone from 3 that gave you options. But again, this game gives you shortcut porn. You can't have both. Great! It's a good ending place for me too. Ah. God, these... Maybe it was a little early for me to come do this part or something. These shrub guys are fucking me up way harder than they ever should be. I'm so disappointed in the state of these trees. Technology has come a long way. We could have done better than this. I mean, this... By today's standards, that's D+ work. At best. $40 for some 2D trees. Oh god!
Might you consider leaving that with me?
I
can
absolutely
produce
would
divine
leave it
weapons
with
with a
you.
flame such as that. Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Cool.
Oi, where are you off to?
Sorry, I didn't say goodbye, Andre. Yeah, gonna call it here. It's been great having you guys. I had a great conversation and had a wonderful compliment. Yeah, I'll pick back up with this again tomorrow at around 10:30. I'm gonna say 10 and try to make it no later than 10:30. But it's been great having you guys. This has been a really fun stream, and I really do love Dark Souls. like, and I'm loving sharing it with everybody. So can't wait to keep at it. And as always, I'll see you on the next episode. Good night.